Hi everyone. I thought I'd play some nice classical music today. Oh. Hope everyone is doing well out there in YouTube land and Facebook world, the rest of the world. Thanks for jumping on. My name's Emma and I'm a care consultant at Ungex. I'm doing a live video this evening in Australia just for our later audiences there. So thank you for jumping on and welcome. I'm playing a little bit of music this evening. It is gone quite cold again here in Melbourne. We had a blast of summer and then Melbourne's all season weather. It's constantly changing, so, and plus with the world at the moment, the weather seems to be all over the shop. So I hope everyone's doing well. So as I said, I'm a Demodex care consultant at Ungex. So thank you for joining. You guys on Facebook, you're probably part of if you're not on our Demodex Facebook support group, please join. If you might just be on our hair mites page, and the same for our YouTubers. We've got a great Demodex support group on Facebook. So we created the group, to give you guys a platform that you can speak about your skin issues and skin mites. It is very random, but very real. It is, so many people have these problems from literally skin mites, bugs essentially causing problems on your skin. So, we created these platforms. We have been in business since 2011 now. So we're the forefront of all things related to these horrible Demodex mites. So if you haven't seen my videos before, welcome. I'm going to cover off what Demodex mites are. And probably a lot of what I talk about makes sense to you, which is, to tell you that it is real. It isn't in your head. You do have skin mites on your skin, and they do live in your body. So, a job as a care consultant is that, there's no silly question when it comes to skin mites and microscopic mites. If you haven't had a look on our website, please do, ungexau.com. You'll find a plethora of information there. So I know when it comes to skin mites, there is a severe lack of awareness in the medical world. And I do think simply because you're not alone. It is real. They are microscopic parasites. So a lot of people, if you've been to a dermatologist, you're going with ongoing skin problems. I know a lot of people get turned away saying, oh, you don't have skin mites. That's all in your head. You can't have creepy crawly feelings. You're just going bananas. You're going mad, but it is real, and a big indication that you may have these microscopic mites is that if you've had any ongoing skin problems, especially symptoms that you're feeling creepy crawlies on your skin, something moving on your skin, that is number one indication that you do have, hello, Cian, that you do have, and all my team, all my Ungex family, that you do have potentially some of these high populations of these demodex. So, a lot of people ask me, how do I know? How do I know if I've got skin mites? The thing is, when the demodex mites are in really low numbers, a lot of people disbelief to think, oh, I don't believe that we all have them. We do. We do have any type of microscopic parasite in our body. It's just our makeup of who we are as human beings. It's just that they're in these really low numbers that we can't feel them. So I've got Demodex now. Everyone has Demodex and so many other stuff going on. I'm not a scientist, but, you know, we are prone to having organisms, you know, attracted to our skin, bacteria on our skin. So they aren't so much of a problem when they are in these really low numbers. It's when they get in high numbers in a highly populated density area, that's when they can create a lot of problems. And another way to find out if you do, you know, you potentially have Demodex is that you can jump on and do our quiz if you haven't already. You'll see it on ungexau.com, a little questionnaire. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And, you know, from that questionnaire, we ask you, what are you putting on your skin? How do you live? You know, what's your environment like? Are you stressed? What's your immune system like? So immune system is number one. You may have also more of these populations if you do have a compromised immune. So I know a lot of people I speak to, you know, you go off from this point in time, you know, I was actually, you know, I had a really compromised immune. I was in hospital for a long period of time. Hospitals do unfortunately carry bacteria. We treat a lot of nurses, ironically. So, you know, if you become quite exposed to them when they do live off the skin, so they are contagious. So you may have actually picked up some from other people as well. It's very complex when it comes to Demodex. You know, I can't see back in time exactly when it happened or when these high populations occurred. It's just essentially from our quiz, we need to factor in all these things because this is what may have caused these populations to get out of control. Every time I start talking about them, I itch. And you probably are too. So number one indication is that you do have itching of the skin. You do have redness of the skin. They do burrow. They do bite. They have 8 legs. They're horrible. Like you can see from this is under the microscope. So you can see how freaky deaky they look. And they essentially live off our oil, sebum, which is called. So